Well, good morning, everybody. It is 4 a.m. here in Missouri. And yesterday I want to talk about a play I did, AWX. And also the previous day we had a breakout. So it followed right above the F50 day SMA, and I played that. And then sold it right before the market closed. We had a little bounce after market. And then pre-market it kind of dipped down and bounced right back up. Created what to me I thought was a bullish pattern for the rest of the day. And I say bullish pattern because I'm looking at a 1 day, 1 minute, and what we had here was a little bitty golden cross for that 50 day, just touched down to the 200 SMA and bounced on up right before the market opened. And once the market opened, probably the swing traders and whoever else was holding on to this might have sold out, probably seen a pattern that they didn't like, and the 50-day did cross down over the 200, and then again we had another golden cross right here, which gave to me a positive outlook on the stock itself. Well, in the room, I discussed with one of the traders, we were talking about it, it's right around here at 309, and I said, you might want to be looking at this here in a second. And it went ahead and bounced up to 340. So I seen a little bit of resistance and consolidation, and I got out of it. And then right when I messaged him again, I asked him what he was watching, and I said, take a good look at AWX again. Well, here we go. That 50-day SMA kept above that 200, and then the volume came in, and we just had a spike. I mean, all the way from 340 all the way up to this price right in here, right around 426. And I noticed on the way up, it got halted. And it halted right here at this level here, so I created a little support line right there at that halt. And then right after the halt, it went up, and I told everybody it's going to, you need to go ahead and sell it and get out after the halt. And then it came on down and started correcting itself. And then I seen it hit my halt line right here, and it tried to go bounce back up, but it did a fake out, and it came on back down. And then the previous on throughout the day, I said, watch it every time this candle gets ready to touch this 200-day SMA that you might be able to get some plays on it. And here we did. We come close to hitting it. We did hit it. And then we bounced up. And it continued doing that same pattern. So what we did is we created a little channel in here for day traders. And you could have got in it at around 397 at my trend line and got out at 47 every time. And we created a little resistance right here right around 412. So you had plenty of time to get in and get out, get in and get out, get in and get out. And it continued all for a good hour or so. And then right before close, we dipped below that 200, which I still felt real confident about the volume of the stock, because by this time we had share rotation and the volume was double the float. And anytime you do that, volume precedes price. So again, here we go. We follow up the 50-day SMA all the way into close. There's another nice little play there from $4 to 330, 30 cents. So yesterday I made 5 trades with this stock, and I was quite impressed. And then again, here we are. We touched back down to close to the 200-day SMA right at the end of the day, and we bounced right up to that 50-day. And I use these time frames, SMAs. I actually like them better than the EMA because you don't have to concentrate as hard. They're more reliable, and I also use them in a 1-year chart. And I'll pull that up just for right now. 1-year daily chart. And it's kind of messed up in here, but this is when I started paying attention. And we did have a breakout previously, right before that, about a week ago, which encouraged me. And we've had a couple of them. And I thought to myself, I seen a pattern where we were getting lower highs, and I knew it was getting ready to squeeze up. and here we go. We broke out up to this. So expect maybe a pullback, expect a good correction because it needs one. It needs to consolidate. People are going to start getting probably a little weary of it, and a lot of day traders, a lot of people I know that trade stocks, once it bounces, they forget about it. Well, I'm not that kind of trader. I'll keep them on my watch list, and I'll watch them, and I can't tell you how many times it's paid off by sitting back and watching them. And then here's another one that I also was telling people that I'm real bullish on Bitcoin right now. So RIOT's been on the top of my list, and I'm going to bring this down to a 5-day chart. Maybe let's bring it down to 20, because I've been watching this for a week now. Last Monday, I called this thing out. Goldman Sachs came out and said they were going to add it to their portfolio, and then when that happens, a lot of other big banks will follow its path. So I've been calling RIOT bullish for a good week and nine trading days. We had a great pullback, and I was letting people know it's time to get in this stock right now, right down here when it's at the 465 under $5 level. I had a 529 low support. Well, every day I've been able to make a play on this for 9 days in a row, or at least for the past week. And then we had a great run, and I seen the beginning of this run coming in on Tuesday. And then Wednesday we had another beautiful run, and it hit my resistance line. I had a resistance at $9, and we hit $8.97. It was just 3 cents off that. So yesterday I told everybody in the room, I said, let it consolidate, let it pull back, let it create a support level, let it hit that level one, maybe 2 or 3 times, and then get in it and flip the thing. So here we are. We hit this little support level. If I was drawing a trend line, I'm going to go ahead and move this to a 1-day daily. Right down in here, it consolidated. It came down and corrected, bounced up, and it hit that 50-day SMA. And we had this pattern where it hit that 944, so I called in the room at 944 support. Well, all of a sudden, here we got us a golden cross, where the 50-day crosses the 200, which made it more bullish, and it ran up all the way to 792. Someone in the room got in it right around in here yesterday, and he asked me, he says, where's the exit point? And I said, let's try to get in out of it at 792, 793. And so I don't know where he got out, but he messaged me and he said he made a good trade on it. And that's a 50-cent play. I mean, that's a 35-cent flip right there in a matter of less than a half hour. And every time that 50-day crosses downward over the 200, you're going to have a sell-off. And that's what happened. But this stock follows that. You can see the pattern. It's bullish when it's sitting under the 50-day. Bearish, and it's bullish when it's on top. It's bearish when it's under the 50, and it's bullish when it's on top. And we touched down and had a couple fake outs, but I still, at this time, 744 was my entry, and I wasn't going to stop. I was going to run it up to 792 to $8. I didn't flip it after that place right there, but it went on back down. We had another crossover that went down, and then once again we bunched up above that 50-day SMA, and it held pretty good into close. So keep RIOT, and I've told everybody, when you're starting a watch list and be in the now, know what's going on in your surroundings, that you need to weed out some of these Bitcoin plays and find the ones that are keeping the good volume, and RIOT is one of them. So I want to wish everybody a great trading day. They call me Washboard Jim, the singing day trader. I got a link down below my YouTube channel that you can follow me on StockTwits, and you can follow me on Twitter. And I want to wish everybody a great trading day.